What is going on, sports gamers? My name is Curtis with Sports Gamers Online, and finally we gotten the full reveal of WWE 2K25. It's been kind of a lead up now to the official reveal of the game. 2K has been, they've been like revealing little snippets and stuff, talking about little things that they're going to, promoting things that they're going to have in this year's game, and finally we got to see exactly what's coming to this year's game and what the game is going to entail. So of course you see Rule Beyond the Ring, which is the main tagline for this year, and the game is going to be out and available on March 14th. Roman Reigns is the cover star for this year. If you haven't seen the reveal trailer, I'm not going to show it right now, but if you haven't seen the reveal trailer, you can definitely find that on YouTube. But I really wanted to focus just talking about some of the news and some of the features that we have gotten over the last 2 days, I should probably say. And yeah, it's exciting to finally see the game, finally see what 2K and 2K have been kind of doing with this one, because there is some big stuff in here, definitely. So first thing we're going to talk about, you can choose your edition here. We have the 3 covers with this year's game. WWE Raw on Netflix last night, they showed this cover right here, which is the standard edition. It's very much what we've come accustomed to with WWE 2K, with the WWE 2K series. Just that white and red blend with a little bit of blue. I mean, it's Roman Reigns. This is my least favorite cover. I love the Deadman edition cover. I think it's really dope, and I really like the Bloodline edition. It kind of has that family tree aesthetic going on with it. I really like it. Of course, with the Deadman edition, they just have like some stuff with the Undertaker, 7 days early access, bonus characters, and I believe there's like some My Faction stuff going on. What is the cost? I haven't seen the official cost yet for the Deadman edition. It's $100. Okay, it's $100. And then I'm pretty sure this one probably 120 or something, right? Yeah, about $130 for the Bloodline one. So it gets up there. If you really like WWE and you really like the WWE 2K games, yeah, it gets pretty expensive with those. But yeah, those are the cover stars. Of course, with the Bloodline one, you get Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Sami Zayn's on there, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Paul Heyman, Tongaloa. They're all on there. All right, let's talk about features. This is what we're here for. This is some of the big things that they have announced so far with the game. So one of the big ones, the island. This, in the first time in WWE 2K history, there's going to be an open world. It's the island, and this is going to be very similar to the NBA 2K My City or The City open world that they've had. This is something that in an immersive WWE themed world, complete quests, take on challenges, complete live events, and upgrade and customize your My Superstar through multiple storylines. Fight to join the original tribal chief Roman Reigns at the head of the table. So you're basically competing in challenges, completing quests, things like that, and it's going to have a storyline within chapters, and you're trying to impress Roman Reigns to get a WWE contract, is what I'm guessing. I just want to know, what NBA 2K does really well is that you have one My Player, and you can use that My Player in multiple modes or in multiple activities within the city. And I want to see if maybe WWE kind of moves into that direction, because I don't like how I have to create a player, or I have to create a wrestler in My Rise, and then I have to create a wrestler in the island. I want to just create one wrestler and be able to use them in multiple ways. I know you can use them in My Rise and in Universe mode, but I don't want to keep creating the same wrestler over and over again. So hopefully you can just create a wrestler, and then you can go into this, and we'll see how deep it gets. I know there was a lot of rumors of this, an open world, WWE, city, and a lot of people didn't really think it was going to happen, but there it is, the island. And yeah, it's the island of relevancy, isn't it? Like, it's going to be something very interesting, and I want to see. One of the things that I do think is kind of weird with it is, like, is this like gonna replace career mode at some point, right? Like, that just sounds like career mode. It sounds like My Rise. So like, what's gonna make my Rise? What's gonna make me want to play my Rise over this, or play my Rise more over just jumping into the island and just going through the storylines and the chapters through this? You know, it's almost like they're adding another career mode to the game. So we're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Of course, this year with the all-new showcase, it's the Bloodline showcase. So from all the way back to now, it's going to feature Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, The Rock, all these, the Samoan family. It's going to feature all that. So you get a little bit of a picture there for it. They announced the expanded gameplay. So this was something that we were kind of getting hinted at on Twitter. The intergender wrestling makes his long-awaited debut in the WWE 2K franchise, so you're going to be able to, female and male wrestlers can now fight each other. There's also underground matches, bloodline rules matches, chain wrestling comes back, so there's some things here and there for everybody in the gameplay. I want to see what I really like about the recent WWE 2K games is this, how smooth they are, and it's good to have chain wrestling back because I feel like that just kind of adds to the smoothness of the wrestling. And I feel like the gameplay has been really good over the last 2-3 games. Really good. My GM goes worldwide. This is great. My GM is hitting online. You can basically, it's an online franchise. You're going to be able to draft WWE superstars weekly and then, compete in shows and stuff like that. I think that's big. I think that really is pretty big. And I think most sports games need to start adapting this. We see Madden has it. I believe NCAA does have it. There needs to be more of this. Like EAFC needs to have this at some point. They probably need to start doing a city thing also. I was going to do something on WWE, not on WWE, something on Sports Gamers Online talking about, are sports games starting to go to this open world thing, hub world, you would call it. Because EAFC also is being rumored to have this hub world that players can explore. So we're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Your universe, your way. So basically, WWE 2K Sandbox mode receives new upgrades and gives players even greater control over their universe experience. I mean, how many times do they say that? I mean, there's so many times they say exactly that about universe mode. Including the long-awaited return of promos. Why did they leave? The new system includes multiple promo types and outcomes with new cutscenes and branching choices. Look, I love universe mode. If I had to choose one mode to just continue to play on WWE, it's always going to be universe mode. I love universe mode. It's a great sandbox mode, and it just needs more love. It needs it. It just reminds me of player career on FIFA. It needs more of it because I just love creating a show, having created wrestlers in it, created titles, creating stables, everything. It's everything I always want in a WWE game, and it just needs more. It needs more for people to enjoy. It's great that promos are back. I mean, why did they even leave in the first place? The new system includes multiple promo types and outcomes and new cutscenes. They do this every year. It's always new cutscenes, new branching choices. We need a brand new overhaul to the rivalry system. The rivalry system in 2K24 is just, it's weird at times. It's really awkward. It's an awkward system. But we need more. We need more in universe mode, and because it's one of my favorite modes. It's definitely one of my favorite modes. Okay, My Rise. It gets a brand new storyline, of course, featuring new brawl environments, unlockable arenas, characters, and more. Plus, an all new alley storylines involving Jey Uso, Bianca Belair, Seth freaking Rollins. This one is going to focus on Bayley and Kevin Owens and other superstars infiltrating NXT in an attempt to take control of the entire WWE universe. So that's going to be interesting to play. But like I said, why should I play this over playing the island? If it's going to have its own story, is it just for added content? Or is the island going to take over at some point, the my player side? Is that going to be more for the my players, or is this more for the my players? I like the fact that it's two you know, it's too content, or it's more content, but it's like, can I take this wrestler that I create here and move them straight into here? There's still a lot of questions I have about the island, and I want to see if it is something like an NBA 2K. Does it have that type of depth in the island that NBA 2K has, and how big it is, how expansive it is? Is it going to have that? Or is it just something that is on a smaller scale? We're just going to have to see. But My Rise, it seems like it will be interesting this year. They talked a little bit about the roster, the stacked roster of over 300 playable characters, span multiple generations. All that stuff is great. I just want to see updated character models, and I feel like they should update attire a lot more throughout the year, because I just get tired of seeing the same attire. Hopefully Jey Uso's entrance gets a complete overhaul, because his entrance is probably the most electrifying entrance as of right now, so it should definitely get an overhaul. It'd be great if he can just come from the side of the stadium or from the arena like he usually does. Travel up the cards while you travel the world. WWE 2K25 gives you access to many popular rings of your favorite. Okay, that's all great, but yeah, I mean, the biggest headliner here is there is a NBA 2K the city in WWE 2K25. That's there. The Bloodline Dynasty in showcase mode is there. That's something that I know a lot of people like, the showcases, and that's going to be at the forefront. The Dynasty mode, or you're going to be able to play as the whole Bloodline Dynasty and go through their history in the WWE. Some of the gameplay changes, I want to see more on that though. My GM online universe mode, little updates here and there, needs more. My Rise, it should be interesting to see how that story unfolds. I mean a couple of superstars trying to take over the complete WWE universe could be interesting, and I want to see kind of what they do going forward with the island and going forward with My Rise roster, everything like that. So make sure you guys subscribe to Sports Gamers Online. My name is Curtis with Sports Gamers Online. You can follow me on X at Cali from the Dojo, and make sure you guys get in the comments. Let me know what you like, what you don't like about WWE 2K25. Make sure you guys go check out the reveal trailer, and yeah, like the video. I'll check you guys later. All right, peace.